You know, one time I was going to speak for a booksellers association, actually the Christian Booksellers Association, and when they introduced me, I was so surprised at the introduction, because the introduction said that I was one of the best-selling self-published writers in America. Well, to be honest, I was almost so shocked I couldn't speak, because I'd never really thought about it. But, you know, I began to think back about books that I'd published back in the late 80s and the early 90s that, in fact, had sold hundreds of thousands of copies. And they were going all over the world, being translated into other languages, and they were touching other people's lives. Well, I've had a successful career at publishing now for about 20 years. And just have been able to fulfill so many of my dreams for helping people and for getting the message out there, my life's message, and what I really want to do to help people. And it really dawned on me one day that every single person has a life message. Everybody has something in their life that would be valuable to somebody, because the secret to making it through any situation lies in the fact that somebody has already faced this battle and won. And all I've got to do is find out what they did and know how to do it. So over the years, people would write me and they'd ask me for these tips, and I would write letters back in the old days, and then I'd write emails, and I would get all this advice together to try to help people understand how to be successful at writing and publishing, and also how to understand the market as it is today, because when I wrote my first books and they became bestsellers, the market was very, very different. So I compiled what I felt like was the very best information that a person could have if they wanted to write, publish, and market a bestseller. And I put this in a book form that will take you through every single step of how to write, how to organize, how to get your thoughts together, how to overcome writer's block, how to maintain inspiration, how to go through the whole editing process, how to work with a publisher, or how to self-publish if you want to self-publish. And then most importantly, and this is the part that nearly nobody knows, is how to market your book. You know, it really doesn't matter how good of a message you've got. It really doesn't matter how many people you can help. If nobody reads your book, if nobody listens to your CD, and this same material will apply to people who want to get into the music business, who want to get their music out there. It'll translate over. It doesn't matter what you have. If it's stored in your garage or in the trunk of your car and nobody's hearing it, then really you haven't fulfilled your dream. Because your dream isn't to write a great book or produce a great album. Your dream is to write it, produce it, and get it out there and for people to enjoy it. So I want to invite you to go to my website and check this out. You too can take your life's message and you can write, publish, and market your own bestseller.